Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care, but Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd, but he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Jimenez. From Jimenez, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy. A few feet below...
Bowman, we've shifted ops to Caymanas. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caymanas. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here. Hold up, we got hostile activity.
Drone is airborne. This AO is part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker.
Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics.
She's the brains, he's the brawn.
Her Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nydia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nydia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
Sniper, top of the tower. Hey, there's a supply drop stuck over there. We need to get there before the cartel takes it.
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Boquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Boquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Boquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains, Boquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita has 2.
Get in position. Roger, let me get in position. Target acquired. That's one less bad guy. Civilians in the area. Watch your targets. down. They're gonna see you. Shit, he knows he's taking fire. Fuck, we're made.
Moving to position.
Opening fire.
Eyes on the target.
Care
Tango
package
down.
claimed. I'll drop the rebels the coordinates so they can grab it.
Next time, ask if they can have it dropped a bit closer to the nearest cantina. Unidad bird on patrol, watch out.
Amigos, because of you, we have acquired some resources that we desperately needed.
Bolivia needs your forces to be strong. And frankly, Pac, so do we.
Soon our guerrilla force will grow into a true standing army. The type of army that achieves total victory. Muchas gracias.
Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel subs anchored along the river. If we move fast, we can take them out before they head out on another smuggling run.
Hit the
Got
dirt,
Unidad
helicopter.
coming in.
Here's the schedule for an SV helicopter used to ferry supplies around. The rebels need that stuff. Let's go get it for them.
Relationship to God forced God himself to reflect on what he had done to his faithful. Out of this confrontation with God, Job became a new man because God now understood and respected him. As we wage our war,
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. I got another. That's 5. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Fucking mortar. We got a mounted weapon.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
I'm getting in position.
I'm asking the rebels to draw their attention. The lieutenant's trying to escape.
Here they come. What's the play, boss?
I call for some rebels to back us up.
Roger that, moving. Roger. Target acquired.
Opening fire.
call the rebels for mortar fire.
I'm moving to position. Target acquired. Standing by.
Ready? Open fire.
We'll go. I'm cool, let's move.
You guys ready? Fire.
Roger.
Shit. Unidad troops are reinforcing. They're gonna be on top of us in another few
Put a
seconds.
call to the rebels for some reinforcements.
Vamos a darles con todo a estos cabrones. Los tenemos en la mira.
Eyes on a drug sub. This must be Cerebro's luxury model. Frag out. Get some. Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security.
Smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Opening fire on these fuckers. I got one narco, over by that stack of tires.
Somebody tell Fitzcarrall that we found his boat.
It's nuts. Something this big, this far upriver.
That's what your mama said.
That doesn't even make sense.
The drone is
Hey,
up.
we got a narco with a submachine gun. There, next to that crate of
another
medical
tango.
supplies.
Heads up, we got a turret.
He makes 5. Enemy spotted. I got eyes on a sniper.
I'm moving to position.
Let me get into position.
Target marked.
Copy. Target marked. Opening fire on these fuckers. Back it up, they're gonna see you.
What if I wait?
Heads up, we got a turret.
Pedro, ¿eres tú? Pedro. ¿Qué pedo?
I got another. That's 5. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Got a tango. We got a drug sub to demo over here. Keep security tight. I'm calling for indirect fire. Submarine destroyed. Let's clear the fuck out of here.
Free economy.
Looks like we found the cartel's primary base in Caimanes. A lot of activity around that warehouse in the middle.
Could be big enough for El Cerebro to use as a research lab.
Maybe. Let's take a closer look. Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what El Cerebro's working on. Let's move. I got a third target.
Got it. Moving. I need a better position. They're gonna spot you. Back up. Copy. Target marked. I've got the target. I'm shooting these fuckers.
Heard a Sicario over here, over by the food container.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got a target carrying submachine
Visual
guns.
on an air defense system.
Marking a captain. Just spotted one with submachine guns. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
I'm getting in position. Moving to a good sight line. Target marked.
Wait, one.
Eyes in the
Let me
target.
get in position.
Target lost. Lost the target.
Target acquired. Tango down. Hey, we got a narco inside the warehouse.
Moving to position. Copy. Target marked. I don't have a
What
shot.
do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Hooah. Demo calc says P for plenty.
Type shit. With all the Coast Guard and the surveillance planes, fucking satellites, you need high-tech gadgets and computer shit to be a player in the sport. What can I say?
2 Sicarios.
I
Okay,
don't see 'em.
cool. They are by the container.
Back to más música alterada with another non-stop block of songs.
We're cool, we're cool.
I got a
I asked the
Sicario
rebels to
with a
recon the
submachine
area
gun.
for us.
Right by that stack of tires. I'm moving to position.
Demo's primed. gather some info Ricky-tick. See if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on.
They're on alert.
Demo's primed and in place.
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
¿Quieres dar su tiro, pues? Los voy a encontrar, putos.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
I called the rebels.
I'm opening fire. Got it. Moving. Got the target. Oh, he's dead.
Call the rebels for some indirect fire.
Moving to position.
We're clear.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research. He took out his prototype. Project's foobarred for sure.
Hey, Karen. I know my station chief in Buenos Aires got the launch dates for those drug subs. You want to hear the stunning results of all our intelligence work?
We'll leave a
Squad.
marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Nothing. My cartel contact in Florida tells me that the submersibles arrived with no problems except for a couple of dehydrated crewmen. Either that fat fuck the station chief sat on the info or the goddamn Brazilians let the boats through. You know, would it hurt for somebody in our government to remember that loyalty is a two-way street? I mean, fuck am I taking these risks for? And to top it off, I helped smuggle 200 fucking kilos of cocaine into the US of A, and I got paid very well for it. I mean, shit. Am I corrupt? Or am I just doing my fucking job?
We got the address for a cartel network station. Let's get on it.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here. This place is amazing.
Incan, yeah?
Think so. We'll take the tour after we take down Santa Blanca, though. Stay sharp. Sniper up in the tower. And baby makes 3. He makes 5. I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it out fast. 10 sighted. All subs destroyed. Objective complete.
Only way Cerebro is gonna get that coke to Florida is with a fucking rowboat.
¡Mierda, es el enemigo! ¡Cúbranse!
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Let's ride.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Chavales! No hay nada.
Fuck, they're coming right at us.
Bueno.
Built the hornet's nest.
Shit balls.
Engaging targets.
¡Mierda! ¡Ya la madre! ¡Hay un puntero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Mátenlo!
Ah, shit. We've been spotted. Find some cover fast.
I just requested a rebel recon.
Suéltame, cabrón. Si eres tan machito, tú y yo solos, cabrón. Dale. Ay, cabrón, espérate.
We're good. We all in one piece? According to this, El Cerebro is buying loads of military-grade electronics from foreign sources for his new sub-design. Looks like a shipment just arrived by boat a couple of days ago.
You think we should go after it?
That cargo could be an intelligence gold mine. We steal that boat and turn it over to Bowman. She can have the agency's techs go over it with a fine-tooth comb.
Let's go ahead and loot the...
It's loaded with high-tech electronics for El Cerebro's research projects. We're gonna grab the boat and turn the cargo over to a CIA team for analysis.
Drone is airborne. I got eyes on a
Eyes
generator.
on a gun turret.
I see a second target. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. That makes 5.
Eyes on a gun turret. They're gonna make you back up. I'm getting in position.
Let me get in position.
Hold up. Let me get a good sight line.
Eyes on the target. I've got the target.
Say the word, boss. Target eliminated.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Got another tango. Tango on the roof. Tango on the roof. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I'm moving to position. Target acquired. Standing by. Dropped him.
Eyes on 2
Listen
Sicarios.
up. You steal the boat, we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first?
Genesis tells us that he created man in his image, from the dust in the ground. He gave us free will. Do not underestimate that gift. Free will is the freedom to disagree with God.
Let's get out of here.
Where are we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter's shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer, and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Good work in Caymanas. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than 1/3.
And the gear we intercepted and that intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro was in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole 9. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
Relax, we're still good.
Drone is airborne. Sniper, I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro. place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it? Recon's fucked up. They're jamming us. Enemy marked. Shit, we're made. The assistant's making a break for it. Hang on, I'll drive.
They're on to us. Stay quiet. They're coming right for us.
Shut the damn alarm off.
Okay, apologies in advance for this part, guys. It's actually a really good part. It's just for the sake of the video being like way too long. I figured it'd be better for me to put like a not necessarily cut it out or delete it. Just maybe speeding it up. But even then, it's still a really long fight. Like I probably end up spending half an hour to an hour in this fight. It took a really long time. And also this mission is very difficult because like we're trying to find this mad scientist guy. And apparently he has like over 100 Sicarios or soldiers or whatever you call them, guarding him. And so we're trying to, we don't even know where he is. We just know he's somewhere in this area. Of course, we can't find him with a drone because they have a drone jammer, and we can't fly above them because they have a missile launcher, and we're already in the area because we had to drive up in the vehicle and tell his assistant to this location, except the assistant doesn't actually bring us to him. He just brings us to this big-ass circle, which has 3 different compound areas in it, and there's like, if there's not 100 people in this area, there's 100 people in reinforcements because if you get found out, they just send more people. So now we're trying to figure out how can we, like we're trying to figure out where he's at, but we're also trying to not die because remember that's the whole major point of the game. So this area just took a risk. Even with like me using this guy as a human shield, it's still just really, really difficult because there's so many people here. It's a lot easier when you're in stealth because everybody's a one-shot kill. Because I guess if you don't expect it, then that's the game's logic as why you can die in one shot. Whatever, who cares? Point is, there's so many people here and we're already found out. And every time I call for rebel reinforcements, the second they get here, they just die. So it's like it took us forever. Then we got to fight the helicopters. Then I'm also trying to grab other stuff like these skill points and stuff. And honestly, it's just really, really difficult to figure out where this guy is. We do end up finding him later on in this part, but it took so long to find him and get him out. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Apologize in advance. I didn't want to cut it out. I wanted you guys to still be able to see it, just not at the cost of your attention span.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work with Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plans.
You'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I blotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Set 984.
Which is?
Going along with whatever you fine people want me to do, of course. At least for now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Entrego las armas.
DJ Benny, go play that music that makes the car shake like you're a teenager with no place else to get busy.
Media will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I'd prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so?
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. It's probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. That's the solution. Why do we even bother putting people in the sub?
No idea, pal. We're at the rally point. I'll take it from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I am sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Está bien, ganaron. Ya está.
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle, and they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do, than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder, it's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro.
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. A sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next-level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel's submarine fleet out of business. Could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
Nidia Flores was in trouble, and she knew it. It wasn't just the drugs that were being attacked. It was the money, la bronca. Money that was supposed to have gone to our investors in Mexico, and never made it.
What are you gonna do?
No excuses, no rationalizations, no nothing. Nidia knew she had to find the solution. Before the solution found her.